For today's practice, I have a bolster pillow. If you don't have a bolster, you can get a couch cushion or maybe stack up a bunch of pillows. I also have a yoga strap, which you could substitute a belt or a scarf for. And I have a blanket folded up to about this size and about that thickness. So if you can find a blanket, just fold it up to about that size, and then 2 blocks. And if you don't have blocks, you can always use some books or boxes, something that's going to offer you firm support. All right, so let's go ahead and begin. We're going to set this bolster to the side. We don't need it right away. And we're going to lay on our backs. You might like to have the blanket under your head as like a little pillow. And we're going to take the blocks, place them one on either side of the hips, and we'll let the legs extend. You could let the arms be extended, or maybe they're resting on the body. If you have any discomfort in your low back, you're welcome to bend your knees. That usually helps. And as you find the position that's most comfortable for your body, take a deep breath in and a slow breath out. Deep breath in and slowly out. So let's do about 4 more breaths, just like that. Starting to press the air through the roof of the mouth, making an ocean wave sound as you breathe. This is called Ujjayi breath. And making the breath audible in this way helps us to stay present with the breath during our practice. And this specific breath also helps to open up the air passages, so we're drawing the breath directly down into the lungs and the diaphragm. Ujjayi, ocean sound breath. We'll gently draw the awareness to the feet. And we'll start to wiggle the toes. And flex and point the foot. Maybe roll the ankles in circles. And then flex the heels, pull the toes all the way towards the knees, and relax. Start to wiggle the fingers. Maybe open and close the hands. And start to roll out the wrists. And then inhale as we stretch the body long, lengthening the arms, lengthening the legs. Deep breath in as we stretch. Exhale, let's relax the body. We'll bring the legs a little closer together, more like hip distance or maybe even heels touching. If your low back is uncomfortable, again, plant your feet here. Inhale, stretch the body long. Exhale, hug the right knee into the chest. Let's take 5 breaths here as we feel that stretch in the hips. And we soften into the ground. Steady Ujjayi breath. Inhale, holding the knee with the left hand. Exhale, take it across the body. Let your leg land on the block on the left side, coming into your twist, and we'll extend the right arm out. Soften the shoulder, soften the hip. Relax along the spine, twisting out tension, twisting out stress from the week. Staying with your breath. Noticing where you're maybe rigid or holding, and see if you can soften a little bit. Last breath here. On your inhale, slowly coming back to center. And then we're going to interlace behind the leg. Actually, use your strap here. Bring your strap around the bottom of the foot and extend it up to the sky. Flexing both feet, toes towards knees, shoulders on the ground. If it feels okay, deepen the stretch, drawing the leg closer to the body. Tuning into your breath for 5, 4, 3. Draw the rib cage down to the ground. 2, and 1. Let's release the strap for a moment. Keep it around the foot, but we're going to let go of our hold on it. Inhale, stretch the arms out wide. Exhale, left hand comes up and touches the right toe. And then we come all the way down. Inhale. Exhale, reach to your toe. And come all the way down. And reach to the toe. And all the way down. Good. And then we're going to reach for the strap with the right hand. And then open the leg to the right side. Keep the left arm open. And breathe here. Both legs are active. Feet are flexed. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, slowly coming back to center. Exhale, release the strap. And we'll slowly lower the right leg all the way down, drawing your body flat into the ground. So you're really using your core strength here, not just your hips. And when the foot comes down, relax the body. Inhale. Exhale. Returning to the breath if you lost it. On the next inhale, we're going to stretch the arms overhead. And exhale, hugging the left knee into the chest. 5 breaths here. Relaxing the shoulders. And feeling the stretch here on the left side as we soften into the pose. Inhale, holding the knee in the right hand. Exhale as you take it across the body, landing the leg on the block. And we'll extend the left arm out, coming into our twist on the other side. Tuning into the breath. Twisting out the tension that you're holding in the body. Notice how this side is different from the other side. And see if you can make some adjustments so you feel more balanced, more equal between the sides. On the next inhale, slowly coming back to center. Exhale, we're going to take the strap around the bottom of the foot. And inhale, extend it all the way up to the sky. Flexing into both feet, active legs. Shoulders are on the ground. And then if it's available to you, you might draw the leg closer to the body, deepening your stretch. And breathing here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's release the strap with the hands. Keep it around the foot. Arms open out wide into a T shape. Inhale here. Exhale, right hand reaches up to the left toe. Inhale, come back down. Exhale, toe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, down. Exhale, left hand to the strap. And then inhale, opening the leg to the left side. Good. Breathing here, flexing the feet, shoulders on the ground. 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring it back up. Release the strap, setting it aside. Arms are out wide in a T shape. We're pulling the rib cage into the ground and slowly lowering the left leg, engaging the core as we do it. Really slow motion. Good. And then inhale, stretch the arms all the way overhead, lengthening. Point the toes forward. Exhale, reach forward. See if we can curl all the way up to sit. Flex the heels, reach forward to the toes, or use your strap and fold. Coming into Paschimottanasana, sitting forward fold. Expanding the breath into the shoulder blades, letting the head gently bow forward. 3 more breaths here. Inhale, slowly rising, stretching up through the sky. Exhale, let's scoop the knees into the chest, finding a boat pose here. Good, lifting up through the chest, drawing the belly in, and breathing here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your hands to your blocks, cross your ankles, and we're going to slide the blocks forward, roll over the knees, and find our tabletop. Bring your hands onto the mat. If you have any knee discomfort, take your blanket and place it underneath your knees so that you have a little bit of padding here. On your inhale, rounding your spine, cat pose. pressing into flat palms. Exhale, cow pose. Draw the heart forward. Do that one more time. Inhale, cat. Exhale, cow. Good, and then finding neutral. Let's come up on fingertips. We're going to stretch out the wrists here a little bit. After working at a desk, this is a great thing to help release tension all along the arms. So we're going to do another round of cat-cow with our hands on fingertips. Inhale, rounding. Exhale, draw the heart forward. Good, and then find neutral. Turn your fingers in towards each other. Fingers spread wide. Inhale, cat. Exhale, cow. Inhale, neutral. Turn your fingers out to the sides. Inhale, cat. Exhale, cow. Inhale, neutral. Here, it might feel good to gently rock side to side a few times. Just getting a little stretch in the wrist. Press into your knuckles as you do that. Good, and then turn the fingers to point back to the knees. Inhale, cat pose. Exhale, cow pose. Inhale, neutral. And then we'll make fists. Curling thumbs and fingers in. Last round, inhale, cat. Exhale, cow. Inhale, neutral. So let's bring the palms flat on the ground. Bring the toes to touch, and we're going to sit in child pose. Walk the hands forward as the head comes down to the mat. Depending on how your low back feels, you might like the legs wider or closer together, whatever feels best to you. And we're slowing down the breath. On the inhale, look up. We're going to take these blocks and reach them forward, placing them underneath each of the palms. Inhale. Exhale, let the head come down to the mat again, feeling a stretch through the underarm. Send your breath into the sides of your lungs. 3 breaths. Relax the neck. As you inhale, slowly come up. We're going to bring the hands with the blocks, walking them back so that they're underneath the shoulders. And we're bringing the knees to about hips distance. On your inhale, let's extend the right leg all the way back. Holding here for 5. Engage your glutes. 4. Press into the hands. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to draw the knee forward. Step your foot between the blocks, and then bring the arms all the way up, finding your low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Let's start to move the shoulders and the arms here so that we're getting rid of any of the pain that's there from sitting, typing, texting. As you inhale, we're going to open the arms back. Exhale, bring them forward, palms touch. Inhale, open. Exhale, palms touch. Inhale, open. Exhale, palms touch. Reach up to the sky with hands together. And hold for 3, 2, and 1. Bring your hands down to the blocks. Straighten into your right leg. Keep your toes pointing down to the ground. Feel that right leg activate. There's some gentle pressure down into the left shin. And we're lengthening the body here. Good. Breathing. 3 more breaths. On the next breath, bring the right knee back to meet the left. And then we'll switch sides. Inhale, left leg extends back. Holding here for 5. Pressing into the hands. Lift the rib cage up. Good. Square the hips to the ground. 3, 2, 1. Draw the knee forward and plant your foot between the blocks. Inhale, arms stretching up, finding low lunge. I'm going to circle the arms the other way here. So exhale, palms together and reach them forward. And then inhale as we sweep the arms back. Try not to move the spine, just arms. Exhale. Inhale, palms touch. Exhale. Inhale. Last one. Exhale. Inhale, reaching up, palms together. Breathing here for 3, 2, and 1. Let's release hands down to the blocks. And then inhale, straightening the left leg. Waking up the back of the leg here, keeping the toes pointing down to the ground. Gentle pressure down into the right shin. This is going to help keep the hips even. Keep lifting through the body. We're not sinking down. Excellent. And tune back into the breath. On your inhale, let's bring the left knee back to meet the right. Exhale, setting your blocks to the side, palms flat on the ground. Walk the hands forward a step and then shift the shoulders over the wrist, finding your modified plank. Lengthening the body, draw the belly in. Exhale, lower slowly. See if you can hover just halfway. And then press all the way up and sit on your heels again, child pose. Good. Inhale, coming all the way forward again. Exhale, lower halfway, hold, and then come all the way down. Nice control. Inhale, scoop the chest forward and up, low cobra. And then exhaling back to child pose. On your next exhale, tuck the toes, and let's come to downward dog. Stretching the legs, pressing into the palms. Finding lots of length in the body. You can set your blanket to the side. Let's hold our down dog for another 3 breaths. Getting grounded here, really pushing down into the hands and feet. Letting the breath center you. On the next inhale, let's lift the right leg all the way up to the sky. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose. Inhale, lifting up high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. And we're going to plant the foot at the top. The back foot is going to walk in so that the heel comes down to the ground, warrior 1 position. And then we're going to reach the arms forward and up, bringing the palms to touch, coming into warrior 1. Excellent. We want to check out our foundation. So the feet are really active, pushing down into the ground. Back heel is grounded, back leg is straight, front knee is over the ankle, and we're trying to turn the hips to point forward. Notice if you're sinking into your back and try to lift up. Letting the hands lift you to the sky. Another full breath here. Inhale, straighten the leg. Exhale, reaching forward. Slowly bring your hands to your ankle. If that doesn't feel steady, take the blocks and place them around your right foot. 1 hand on either block. I like the blocks personally. Pressing into the feet, finding a nice flat back. And then we're going to bring the right hand to the hip. And we're going to start to twist to the right. Finding our revolve triangle pose. Pressing the feet into the ground. Maybe the right arm can reach up to the sky. And we're breathing here. 5, 4, really spreading across the collarbone, grounded in the feet. Last 2 breaths. You've got this. Parvrita Trikonasana. Inhale, reaching. Exhale, bringing your hand down. Good. On your inhale, we're going to walk those blocks forward a step, placing them on their tall setting. And as you inhale, lift your left leg up. Finding some balance here. See if you can bring that leg up and engage your glutes. Maybe reach your right arm all the way forward. Draw the belly in and breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the right hand down. Bring the left foot to meet the right. And we'll fold at the top. We can set those blocks to the side. You can hold opposite elbows here, or maybe hold the legs or the toes. Let the head hang. Let the body fold. 3 deep breaths. Pressing down into the feet. Keep them about hip distance. And we'll start to roll up slowly. Coming to mountain pose, Tadasana. Pressing into the feet, lifting all the way up through the crown of the head. Tune into the breath. Notice how the body feels. You're probably feeling a lot of energy on one side of the body and feeling different on the other side. That's normal. We've only done the flow on one side, that's why. On the next inhale, reaching up to the sky, lifting. Exhale, take a twist to the right. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, twist to the left. Good. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, cactus arms. Pull the elbows back. And then we'll bring the elbows to touch. And then inhale, open elbows wide. Exhale, elbows touch. Draw your core in here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Let's bring the palms to heart center. Let those elbows go out to the sides. And then exhale, bend your knees, finding chair pose, Utkatasana. Tuning into the breath here, drawing the core in towards the spine. And breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's fold all the way forward. As you inhale, let's step back to a plank pose and then come down onto our elbows here, making fists or palms flat. Shoulders are over the elbows, and we're going to walk the feet out to the edges of the mat. Try to flatten out your spine. Draw the core in. Look forward. Squeeze the thighs. Don't forget to breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's bring the knees down. Untuck the toes. And then gently lower the hips as we scoop the chest forward. Finding our Sphinx pose here. Pulling the heart through. Let's take a deep breath in. Exhale through the mouth. Good. And then we'll lower down as we slide the hands under the shoulders. On your next breath, Pressing back to child pose, toes touch. On your next exhale, tap the toes and find downward facing dog. On your inhale, let's lift the left leg up to the sky. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, knee to nose. And we're going to step the left foot through. The back foot walks in for warrior one position, heel is on the ground. Press into the feet, reach forward and up, palms coming to touch in warrior one, Virabhadrasana. Good, and then same as we did before, we want to check out our alignment here. It might feel different than the other side. So we're pushing firmly into the feet. The back heel is pressing down. The front knee is over the ankle. Tailbone is pointing towards the ground. My right hip is tighter, so I always have to remind my hip to do that here. And reaching up, palms overhead. We're lifting up out of the hips. Great. Let's tune into the breath. Eyes focused on one point. Breathing here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nicely done. As you inhale, straighten the left leg. And exhale, slowly reach forward and down to the ankle. And then take the blocks and place them around the foot. That's what you did on the other side. Again, I like the blocks. I think it gives me better alignment. So we're pressing into the feet, lengthen the spine, inhale. Exhale, left hand to the hip, and then start to twist to the left as you inhale. Parvrita Trikonasana. You could stay right here, or maybe float your left arm up. Tuning into your breath. Really grounded in the legs, lengthening your spine. Try not to have any bends or rounding. Expanding across the collarbone. Look up to your left hand. Tune into the breath. 3 more exhales here. Can you activate those legs anymore? Good. 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Exhale, hand down. Inhale, we're going to walk the blocks forward, placing them under the palms on their tall setting. And as you inhale, lift the right leg up behind you. Lifting it up until you engage your glutes, squaring the hips to the ground. And maybe float the left arm forward. Draw the core in. Tune into the breath for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your hand down. Bring your foot down. Now we'll gently fold as we set the blocks to the side. This time, hold the legs. See if you could fold just a little deeper than before. Don't force it, but just notice if you're feeling more flexible. And then we're going to come into chair pose. So planting the feet, bending the knees, and inhale, stretching up, Utkatasana. Exhale, hands to the heart center. Breathing here for 5. If you're not yet challenged, try coming up on your tippy toes, strengthening your ankles and your feet, stretching out the fascia on the soles of the feet. 3, 2, 1. Bring your feet down, your heels down. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, hands to the heart. All right, nice job, yogis. Let's take a gentle vinyasa. Go at your pace, your level. And we're all going to meet in downward dog. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, stepping to plank. Exhale, lowering down halfway or all the way. Inhale, low cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full breath in and out. Looking forward, as you inhale, walk or hop to the top of the mat. Exhale, folding. Inhale, coming all the way up to stand. Exhale, hands to the heart. Deep breath in and out. All right, yogis, nice job. Let's grab our straps. We're going to bring it around the neck. You may or may not want it, but this way it's available to you. We're going into our peak pose here, which is a standing balance pose called revolved hand to big toe pose, Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. So what we're going to do, start with your hands on your hips. Heel toe your feet to touch. Find a drishti, something to look at that's not going to move. Spread out your toes, push down into your feet, align your spine, lift out of your hips, finding all of that strength in the core. We're going to push into the left foot. Start to pick that right knee up. Good. Now, option one is to hold the knee with your left hand and take a twist with your right hand on your right hip. Another option is to bring the strap around the bottom of your foot and extend it forward. Hold it in your left hand and then twist to the right. If you're able to grab hold of your right big toe with your left hand, you can do that. That is the more advanced version. Or wherever you choose to be, we're going to hold for 5, 4. Your power here is coming from pushing into the floor and drawing the core in. Focus and looking at one point. Your drishti is also really important. Last full breath here. Inhale. Exhale, holding. Inhale, coming to center. Exhale, let's release and bring it down. Shake it out. Nice job. All right, bring the strap around the neck. Take a moment to get centered, pushing down into that right foot. Heel toe the feet to touch if they're not there yet. Hands on hips. Body is strong, core is engaged. Eyes are focused on your drishti. Push down into the right foot. Inhale, lifting the left knee up. Option 1, right hand to the knee, and we twist to the left. Option 2, take your strap around your foot, extend it straight forward, hold it in the right hand, and then twist to the left. Option 3 is holding your foot with your hand for the full advanced version of the pose. Push down into your standing leg, lift up through the crown, engage the core. There's a little bit of push and pull against your bind. That's going to help you stay steady. Good. 3 more full breaths here. You got this. Last breath. Inhale. Exhale, holding. Inhale, coming to center. Exhale, release, and bring it down. Good. Shake it out. Let's all take the strap. We're going to reach up, and then we're going to stretch it back and open up the chest here. Just take a really big breath in and a big sigh out. Good. One more time. Stretching those arms way back. And then inhale, reach up. Exhale, folding forward. We'll set the strap to the side as we bring the hands to the ground. Folding at the top of the mat. You might be able to fold a little deeper. But again, don't force it. Just allow flexibility to come in. And then we'll bring hands to the ground. And as you inhale, step back to your plank pose. Holding here. Inhale. Exhale, lower down, halfway or all the way. Inhale, lifting up, low cobra or up dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Full breath in and a full breath out. The next inhale, looking forward, walk or very lightly hop to the top. And we'll fold again. And then come all the way down to sit. Let's bring the soles of the feet to touch. Let the knees open to the sides. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see. And it might feel good to place those blocks under your knees because the inner hip is probably feeling a little tight. It's been squeezing in as we do twisting motions. So now at the end of our practice, we're going to start to open it up. Holding on to the feet, inhale, lifting tall. Exhale, tuck your chin. Notice your breath. If it feels good, rock your head gently from side to side. Moving with your breath, not any faster. And then coming back, chin to chest. Maybe you're able to fold forward. Option, not requirement. Just listen to what your hips want. Pause at whatever your edge is. And take 2 more slow breaths. Inhale, slowly lifting up. Good, and releasing the hands from the feet. We're going to keep the feet here, knees on the blocks. We're going to reach back for that bolster now. The bolster is going to come behind us, and we're going to gently lower down onto it, letting the body open here. If you'd like, you can place your blanket under your head so that your head is a little higher than your shoulders. Sometimes that feels better. We're going to expand here. This is a really nice counter pose to all of the twisting and folding we've been doing. Let's just open up the body here. Big belly breath. Exhale, softening elbows into the floor. Moving out the breath, making any adjustments so that you're as comfortable as possible in this restorative pose. This is my favorite pose to do after a day of desk work. Just really opens up the chest, the shoulders, and releases that tightness around the hips and the low back. If you're feeling any discomfort around the hips, keeping the legs in this position, then see if you can separate your feet a little bit, and that might be a little bit easier on the back. Breathing in slowly, sighing it out. Inhale. Exhale. Allowing the heart space to gently open. Finding some compassion, acceptance, and gratitude for the self. Breathing that in. You might imagine that through our practice, we twisted out the things that hold us back. And here we open up to the possibilities of what may come. Last 5 breaths here. On the next exhale, let's gently plant the feet on the floor. Bring your hands down by your hips or reach for your knees. Tuck your chin and slowly, slowly curl all the way up to sit. Extend the left leg, hold the right knee in. We'll take a gentle twist to the right. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Bring the left knee in. Extend the right leg out. And twisting to the left. Deep breath in. Let it go. Inhale, coming back to center. Planting your feet. We're going to slide all the props behind us. And we're going to turn and face the nearest wall. If you need to move your mat and stuff, go ahead and do that. Maybe you want to bring your blanket with you. And we're going to get close to the wall and then roll onto our back so that the feet go up. And we're going to do a little hip stretch here, and then we're going to do legs up the wall as our resting pose. Let's let the arms extend out or maybe up overhead, depending on what feels best for your neck and shoulders. We're going to take the left ankle, cross it over the right knee, making a figure 4. And then slide the right foot down the wall, bending the knee until you feel a stretch in your left hip. Once you feel it, hold there. Slow down your breath. Release what is holding on in that left hip. Sending it gratitude, sending it thanks. As we stretch the hips, sometimes the shoulders or the jaw can tense up. If that's happening, try to soften. This stretch usually goes through phases as we get into deeper and deeper layers of tissue. So just breathe through it. Sensations will pass. We've got about 6 more breaths here. On the next inhale, start to extend the right heel up the wall. And we'll bring both legs extended up and pause for a moment here. Inhaling. Exhaling. Across the right ankle, over the left knee, making a figure 4 on the other side. And then sliding the left foot down the wall until we feel the stretch we want. Try not to make it drastically different than the other side. Try to be as balanced as possible, but each hip is different. There's always one tighter than the other. Once you've found your stretch, notice if the shoulders or the jaw are tightening up, and try to loosen there. Big sigh out, slowing down your breath. Sending gratitude to your right hip. Perhaps reminding yourself what else you're grateful for in this moment. Deep exhale. About 6 more breaths here. On the next inhale, sliding the left heel up the wall, and then extending the right leg up. Coming into Viparita Karani, or leg up the wall pose. And we're softening and relaxing here. Feeling the grounding energy of the feet coming down to the rest of the body. Feeling the earth energy coming up to hold us. Slowing down the breath. Reminding ourselves that we twisted out what was holding us back. And now, with space and mind, body, and heart, we're inviting in what is to come. Open to what is next. But to be open to what is next, we can't obsess about it or focus on it. We actually need to stay present with what is now, so that we're fully present and aware when the next thing arrives. Be here in this moment, getting everything you can from right here, right now. Slowing down the breath, softening into your pose, and feeling grounded as you breathe. We will stay here for our resting pose. But if it's not comfortable, you're welcome to change positions at any time. Deep breath in. Exhale. Shavasana. Gently deepening your breath. Softly hugging the knees to the chest. Rolling gently onto one side. And taking your time to come up to sit, maybe with your back against the wall. In your seated position, take a full breath in. And a big exhale. And bring the hands together at the heart. Another deep breath in. Exhale as we gently bow our heads in gratitude for our practice. I am grateful to each of you for sharing your practice with me tonight. Namaste.